5. Fuck it. Um,
Are you drinking at all tonight, by the way?
I I am not, just because I got super sick last time.
Oh,
Could be
Okay,
my
no.
3
that's
energy
fair.
drinks in one day, but who knows?
I was just checking because I didn't have anything to drink and I wanted to catch up if you were.
Oh, yeah, no. Hooked on You. We got that going. I have to share it with you guys. Oh, uh, and that. And you said application, right?
Online.
Why can't I hear myself?
Because of me. That was
Oh,
me
oh, and it's okay.
opening up the thing to look at chat.
So sorry. I was just like, wait, what did I do wrong?
Oh, I didn't think of doing that. I could open up the chat too. Oh wow.
Yeah.
He
You
gave up
announce
instantly.
everyone. So I'm a noob.
Ooh, it's fine. All right. This game looks. I love everything that's like, um, what's it called, tropical themed, because I have no personality. You're welcome.
That's not true.
Ooh,
I'm
look
not.
at that.
I don't.
Yeah. I feel like if you grew up on Lilo and Stitch or Moana, this is your vibe.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lilo and Stitch, but I'm not into tropical vibes really.
Really?
Yeah, I
Get out.
prefer Dead Forest.
Just
Hey,
kidding.
you invited me here. You can't revoke it.
I can and I will. Okay.
You can't
So
fire me. I quit.
we're gonna turn the music down just a little bit, and I guess we'll turn that down too. I don't know if it's voiced or not, so we'll find out. New file.
Yeah.
Oh, what shall we call you? Because I'm boring.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, we're in the wrong scene. My bad.
I love this strong self-deprecation. Just like boom, forefront.
Boom, right away.
Yeah.
oh, my little cat showed up. Hello.
My bad. I have it. I forgot. I had it set to YouTube, so.
Oh, I got you. Look at you. Oh, there goes that screen.
I'm struggling 1
Big
second.
and beautiful.
Why is it so big and beautiful? We're just gonna hope we don't need those corners. Wait, no.
Oh no. You got off the whole tree.
Well, there's so much. Okay, wait. We're having minor
It's
difficulties.
It's very wide.
That's very tiny. Why is it
That
like
is very tiny. Did you for gore?
We're
Well,
going.
because normally it just kind of goes where it's supposed to. I don't think I've ever had the captures. Wait 1 second.
I
Cough,
believe
cough,
it's
cough.
you.
Just kidding.
Wait.
1 second. Settings. It's only giving me sound settings. Great. Let's try. Let's turn that one off. Let's try screen capture. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Try that again.
Oh, you did it.
So fast too. I don't like to do screen capture because if I click off, it shows them all the games I own, which, let's be honest, it's shameful. Okay. There we go. Sorry, everybody. I'll have to make weenie one too. It's just gonna be a minute.
That's okay.
Roast
You could
cool.
really make it a hot dog. Can you do a hot dogs with bangs and glasses? That's it.
Just you, but with like a hot dog body.
Yeah, yeah.
No
But, like, with
eyes.
beautiful eyes.
Those beautiful blue eyes poking out of pink mush.
I gotta jot this down. This is the tall order.
Pink,
Okay.
shiny, processed hot dog.
Yeah.
Perfect. Not an ounce of burn mark from the grill ever.
You're right.
So much
I'm
effort.
a
Sorry.
microwaved hot dog. Or am I a raw hot dog?
You're bra. That's what I was saying.
Ooh.
Never seen
Ooh.
it. Okay. Who wants
Wait,
to be the
guys,
narrator?
do we know who we're going for?
No, I figured you guys would just see who you liked and we just go for it.
Okay, okay. Just
I've
checking.
never I've never played this, so I don't know anything.
I
Okay.
would like to be the narrator.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh my god, let me take a sip.
I would like to be the
Prepare.
narrator.
Hi, declare. Okay. Shall we?
Yes.
All right. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on?
Oh.
Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. I mean, it's endless time, really.
So,
Oh.
Kiosk, would you like to be the ocean?
I would love to be the ocean.
Ooh, best.
An eternity, if you catch my drift.
Whoa, now. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Rose. May I continue?
Please, go on.
Okay, then. As I was. Come on. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery.
Oh,
Mm.
yummy.
A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worm, and other ick. I wonder what he smells like.
Like death.
I feel like it's a sick, twisted question. Anyways, questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Thank you. However, answers come easy. Your mind is completely blank.
Oh my god, hi Batku92, welcome in.
What will you do?
What will you do?
What will we do?
Oh,
With that face.
Do you want to dig up the face?
Humor me.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Dig up that face.
You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you.
Oh.
A shiny nickel. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul.
If this was me in real life, I would cry.
I would take it.
Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type.
Thanks.
A demon has possessed your body.
My internet just got weird. Okay.
The
You
demon's
examine-
name is Winder.
Dang, I can't see the text because, like, the quality, it's probably my end, just got all weird.
What do we do?
Well, you can.
Oh.
Okay, there it goes.
Okay, was it everyone?
It was me as well, yes.
Okay.
So
At
it's me.
everyone. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracting from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning.
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Color squares. Pink.
Is it doing it again?
Yeah.
I can see just fine on my end.
Yeah, it looks great on the stream as well.
Weird.
Let's see. Let's see here. Maybe you should try closing the stream for us and opening it back up on Discord.
Oh, I was like, I can't close the stream
That is impossible.
because it will be annoying. I have friends who do that, and I'm like,
Ah.
please don't do that.
That works.
Okay. Is it better?
The sun. Ooh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Dive right into it. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. Why? That's a oh my God. Why? That's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now?
Why no? Why? What?
I
Why
like
is
the
it like-
impulsive decisions.
True.
Well, do you feel like the coin is the thing that you carry with you across the river of death or something, and that would mean that you want to die?
Oh, the Nile?
Oh, let's say no thanks then. You right. See, that's why I was waiting for
Yeah.
kiosk response. They actually think things. Me and you were like, yeah, let's go.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What if it's like a subversive and it's just like, we want you to be bold?
No, I trust you because all I remember from this game, like I've watched someone play for like the first 10 minutes, was that like either the ocean wants to kill you or the narrator wants to kill you, but I don't remember which one.
Oh,
That's all I
Well.
like I don't even remember like them killing you. I just have like a vague sense of like don't trust them. So let's say no thanks.
yeah, as the ocean, I definitely want to kill you.
Thank you. No thanks.
Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it.
Oh, well.
Dropped it into a dead person's mouth.
Could you just give it back?
No.
Be that way then. There we go. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought there was more. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you.
It looks like it's on its way to hit you.
Yeah.
Like it's coming at you really fast. You stare
Yeah.
down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you.
So, who wants to be the huntress?
Well, we all got one voice, so,
I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah.
well, it's up to you, because you have the narrator, which seems to be a bigger job.
That is true.
Well, would you like the huntress?
She's buff.
I could
she
take
got
the
bunny
huntress
ears.
if it's too much.
Yeah, you take the huntress.
Little help, please.
You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. What a babe.
I don't know if I should, like, do gruff voice or, like, itty bitty anime voice.
Do an itty bitty anime voice.
Would you look at that? There they are.
Damn.
Line.
Oh, sorry. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes.
I love when dating
This is
sims
listening.
make them blink. It makes me so happy. Like, I don't know what it is, but it makes them feel a little bit less flat, you know?
Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed.
So, the trapper.
I'll be the trapper.
Okay.
Wait, I got a hard on for that one. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do?
Say
Toss
no
it back?
thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, thank you.
uh, t- it's since it's
They
a,
do.
I would say toss it back because kicking it back seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, and then they just kill
Yeah.
me, and I'm dead. Hello, ramen. Welcome.
You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands.
Not bad, stranger.
Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural.
So Weenie, you since you're playing him, I guess me and Kiosk can play the other two. That way, it's like more balanced, so you don't have to read so much.
I think that is perfect.
Okay, so since you got a lady, would you like to be the spirit or do you want to be the other one?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Kiosk.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
I am comfortable doing ladies, but you are yourself a lady, so you should have one if you want one. Ooh.
Well, I was just saying, like, do you want to voice two women, like, or do you want to,
It's up to you. It don't matter
Okay.
either way.
I'll play the spirit and I'll play her really stupid. Try hard much? Bleh.
Perfect.
They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the bench at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared, Rose. You were made for this.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out.
Spooky.
With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And
Perfect.
guess what? You're also a nitwit. It looks like it's best just to go with what Trapper says and when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who has always seemed to have fresh blood on their hands.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is.
Besides, it seems you have a lot more interesting. Oh, wait. It seems you have a lot more interesting than a silly game. I'm stupid.
That's
Apologies.
why she got the biggest muscles.
What's your deal? What brings you here?
You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination?
The Wraith.
That's you.
That's me?
That's you. Because Weenie gets the narrator. I feel like that's a lot of reading. So you and I will both play. You'll play the two and I'll wait. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I just
Okay.
didn't know which one the Wraith was. I didn't know if that was somebody.
He's not there for
else.
some reason.
Yeah.
There he is.
That was Wraith. The stat sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what this slackjaw Morin is here. Look, I don't care why. I just want to know, can I kill them or not?
Yeah. I know, just instantly. You know you can't. At least not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Rose, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you, but be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later.
Oh no.
Very important.
Oh.
Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
Oh.
How attractive would you say you are?
Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle.
I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Invincibility. Hey, look. That's what I answered. Perfect.
Same, although sometimes I think I already am.
What was your best subject in school? History. Nice! It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still.
Your favorite animal?
Cat. Definitely a cat. Since it's timed, I'm
Oh.
not asking, like, you're all sorry, but don't worry.
It's okay.
Okay. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some special love of all things cats? And more specifically, black cats? Well, I do. But you could go to hell anyway.
What's your favorite color?
Blood red.
Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain.
What's your dream job? Nightclub promoter. I like that.
What the hell?
Everyone groans, and let's be honest, they're right to do so.
I got so many negative hearts. Everyone is like that.
Oh yeah, luring folks into the dark? Not just anyone can do that. Best flavor of ice cream?
Oh, chocolate? Chocolate.
My favorite flavor is pain.
That wasn't an option.
Same.
Same here.
Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain.
That's not even an answer.
Mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me, I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream?
I don't know. Which one should we pick?
Chip. uWu.
Well, it depends on if you want to follow the narrator or not.
That's true.
This feels
Do you want to do as you're told, or you want to be a rebel?
I guess we'll do as we
Rose
I'll get the
likes
bad
doing
endings
what she's
later.
told.
I do. uWu. This reminds me of a different dating sim though, but I don't want to spoil it for Weenie, so we won't. But where it just moves, you know. The best flavor is mint chip.
So obedient.
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. Wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
I wasn't ready for it to be me.
It's okay.
Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. That was hard.
Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much.
Because I wanted it to be like fast, but then I was like, these words are big. So my bad.
It's okay.
Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened.
Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
She does not belong emotionally.
Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow a body.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body.
That's not nice. He's not nice.
You love it.
The flexing.
Only sometimes.
Oops.
Ew, really? That's disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it.
Stop speaking entirely, actually.
For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes.
I like how I gave you the person who talks the most.
I know, I was like, oh shit. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness.
So, I have a question. Does this game have any background music? Because I'm not hearing anything.
I turned it down, but we can turn it back up. See.
No. I just didn't know it because I can hear like little sounds of like the beach, but I didn't know if it was like supposed to be more silent.
Oh no, there's music. I just when I do stuff like with you guys, I try to turn the volume down in the background so I can like my audio on my desktop only picks up both of you and the game at the same time.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine. No. Oh, never mind.
We're gonna say no.
No.
You gotta suffer.
No. I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. You're welcome.
Thank you.
What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group.
Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, that was so wholesome. Where do y'all want to go? Who do you want to date?
Any of them.
I want to date all of them.
Weenie, do you want to go for your giant hunk on the right?
I feel like that'd be a lot of reading for me to do.
That's why I was asking. Because I was like,
You all
wait.
want to go for the Huntress?
I kind
We
of like the Wraith.
Oh, the Wraith.
Yeah? What do you think?
I voiced both of the Wraith and the Huntress, so I'm down for either.
I like the Wraith too, so we can change it up. There's 3 days in this game.
Yeah, let's do whatever.
Okay. I'll be down for a dip in the pool.
Whoa, the pool? You actually want to go to the pool?
He's such a cutie.
Well, I mean, sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's the pool that pools are great.
He he gives off such like nerd vibe. Like, yeah, everything's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they still put in a pool because pools are just, great. It's a real special treat.
And you thought it was bad because they quiet.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
uh-oh.
So I'll voice them since you guys have a lot of going on. And then I'll be my
Okay.
third. And then if there's anybody else, Weenie, you get to voice them. That way you don't have too much.
Isn't that two people though?
I mean,
Or they
it's
do
true.
they like always talk together? Is that their thing?
I don't know. I mean, we can. Weenie, would you like to be one of them?
Yeah,
I'm not
I
trying
can
to
be
put you to
Claudette.
work. Okay.
Oh, hold
Oh.
on.
For just
For-
one
for-
moment.
This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job.
God.
That's the only help remaining on the island.
It looks so sad.
I know.
This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish.
Da-da-da-doo.
None of the others survived. Ahem, survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Heretofore? What does that mean?
No idea. I think it was a typo.
Never seen that in my life.
There's a couple typos already, and I'm just like, this game was like very well received. How did they not fix stuff?
I think it just means from here on out.
Heretofore, okay. I guess it's like similar to a fortnight.
Heretofore. I don't know.
These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps.
So this one's Dwight. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. I don't know what voice to give him yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised.
We don't have much autonomy around here. Autonomy, sorry.
The least you can do is allow us to do our job.
The most you could do is help us to get off this
Right?
Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator.
Yes? Something I can help you with?
Those two, Claudette and Dwight, they just start to mention something about wanting to escape. Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape?
Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken.
It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though.
Oh, right, that. Yeah, well, that's not true. That's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions.
So there's other killers from Dead by Daylight, and they have given some like hints that there might be a second dating game. So I wonder if that's the other
Oh.
island, because like one of them is like a K-pop star who kills people. So I'm like, I'm all excited. He's my favorite.
It's just like actually a guy from BTS.
Yeah, it's I think that's why they got him, but his like weapons are really cool, and I feel like you'd really like them, Kiosk. But yeah, anyways.
This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them, not like the other island. So, what'll it be?
Wait, so
Ooh.
but we didn't get to do the thing we wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Are we?
Picking it again?
I guess if you want him, I guess you would go for him again if that's who you want to go for.
Oh, let's try someone else then. Let's try the buff babe. Make you talk
Oh,
twice.
babe.
Make me talk twice. It's a
Oh
spirit.
no! I picked the wrong one. It's okay.
It works. You gotta talk a bunch too.
Finally,
So-
freedom on the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match.
Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone.
Perfect. I don't know what idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when it didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off.
Are we threatening to end each other again? Now, it's Dwight who takes a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper.
Please, just make it quick.
Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams?
Ah!
Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight?
I didn't even hear your scream.
I didn't either.
Yeah, right. So what will we be having?
Oh.
Ooh, a sangria sounds delicious.
What's a sangria?
So it's if I'm not mistaken, it's a mix of wine and oh shit, like not orange juice. I have to look it up.
It's okay.
I
What's it
just
taste
remember
like?
it being really good.
Oh, okay. So I'm torn between like I like the vodka soda. So you vote for the sangria?
Let's do vodka soda.
Okay, is that okay, kiosk? Is that what your vote was?
I started looking up what sangria is made of.
What is it? I forget.
It's a kind of fruit punch with red wine, citrus fruits, and other fruits like peach, strawberry, apricot, sometimes
Jesus.
combined with the other liquors.
Okay, I was right. So red wine and orange juice.
But I'm a vodka girl. I can do vodka.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. But I don't want to be like, this is what I want. And so, a vodka soda.
Coming right up.
Really takes me back home. You know, vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on cold nights in the woods. On occasion, I would, how do you say, oh God, does she have a Russian accent? Is that what this is?
Oh,
Really takes me back home. You know, vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion, I would, how do you say, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland.
I'm so upset because I didn't know.
I was like, oh shit.
1 second.
I saw the motherland and I was like, that's where she's from. Vodka. Of course. It's gonna really stick between like a French, German, and a Russian, though. It's not gonna stick to Russian.
Yeah, she is Russian.
Well,
Officially. So sorry.
it's fine. No Russians will see this.
We just get hate from Russia and that's it.
They're like, that was shit. Give up. Oh, they always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little hidden pocket. But no one hides from me.
A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island, no? And you're mixing it with soda? Really? Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing, and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes.
Since we've fulfilled your requests,
It's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch.
icebreaker time.
I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk into the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar.
You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine? Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat?
So,
Is this man is not okay.
he's our little emo. I do her voice like, what's her name from When They Cry? The blonde one?
Oh yeah. I
That's what.
forget her name. It's like an S name.
Yeah, that's what I think of whenever she talks because she's always like, "This is sucks. This is crap," and I'm like, "That's her. That's her right there." And she goes,
Right.
the oh, laugh, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the backwards, like the backhanded laugh. I've tried it before.
All right, I've literally never seen him in a hat.
Right? I was gonna say that.
If we make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non sports after school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd.
Methinks a certain someone's doth protest too much.
Sitting here on this
Wow.
beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cold fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I chose is books. Novels, comics, fiction or not. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind.
A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking.
Woo, drinking.
Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Rose, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious.
She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also these books are all in the public domain.
Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Sorry, I was trying to burp that whole time. So I'm currently reading Dracula, and I'll say I don't understand half the words, but I really enjoy it. I don't like Frankenstein because I had to take a test on it in high school. What are your thoughts?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a really good read. I haven't read that since I was in probably freshman year. But it took a really good spin into like a delve into mental illness.
Oh dang! I wish I had a
Um,
cool teacher like that.
No, I read it on my own time.
Oh, you're just a cool teacher.
I am. Oh.
Okay, kiosk, you're the deciding.
Oh, I was gonna say I agree with that. I also would say that Frankenstein I like because it's done by a female author.
Yes.
Mary Shelley is so goth.
I like the message of Frankenstein probably more than the other two as well.
Well, it's
So
like
we kind of all want different ones.
so I've just started reading Dracula, but because it has like the little segment in the beginning explaining how he wrote Dracula, and a lot of people thought
Right.
he wrote it in like a week. Like they thought he was just ramblings and just being like, "This is amazing." But what he really did is he went all over Romania. He talked to all the locals. Like he like researched the fuck out of that book. Like it has so much research, and he has so many notes. And he actually had another book called Dracula's Guest. That's actually in the book I own, and I'm excited because it's like they cut it out. It was supposed to be like chapter 8, but they were like, "No, we hate this," so we had to take it out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know a lot because I've been reading the intro of the book. So I mean, I love vampires too, so that's like why it's my vote. But also,
Well,
Mary Shelley
what do
is
we
cool.
think that she would like? I mean, do we want to get in her good graces?
I think she would probably probably like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like I think, but I don't know what you guys think.
Well, she's supposed to be brought back from the dead. So I wonder if Frankenstein would bother her
Yeah,
because, you know, it's such a crude interpretation of revival.
yeah, because she is like a ghost, like in the game.
So I feel like Dracula or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Um, Dracula
Books,
because it's
no
another
thanks.
undead, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because of having like the dual personality where she keeps going into that like evil voice.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, then we could do Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I feel like that's like you had a very sound argument, and also Weenie liked it, so it's like 2 against 1. So we got that one. Ba-doop.
Are you sure?
I already
Okay.
picked it. You know, I really enjoyed the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've always felt like I had this other person living inside me.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sounds like a fun one. I love a good story about friendship, but I can't read. Not because I am dumb. I never actually learned to read because I was too busy learning to survive with nothing more than my own strength and cunning. Same reason I didn't have a best friend that wasn't more than just a rock with a face I'd drawn in dried blood.
I love her more and more every day.
Until we meet again, Roxanne.
Huntress looks out towards the horizon, and there's a moment of silence amongst the group.
As she cries.
Will you tell it to me sometime? I might not be able to read books by myself, but I love being read to, especially when someone does all the voices.
It's not really a story about friendship exactly, but who cares? Of course I'll tell it to you. It's quite a thrilling tale.
Not just anybody can pull off quality narration all the time. Take it from me.
You don't even need to read. You could just make it up and it'll still be fun.
That's so sweet.
Sometimes, when I find myself in an abandoned house, I like to look at the photos on the wall and come up with little stories to go with the pictures. It's a fun game we could play together.
Abandoned houses. Why are they abandoned?
I completely overlooked that part.
Huntress giggles and gives you a playful little wink.
I don't know. Usually, when I find the folks who abandon them, they're not in the mood to tell me much.
Sorry, there's like reverb on someone's mic, so I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Oh, uh-oh. Maybe it's me. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own.
Like, I don't mind for me. I just feel bad if someone jumped in. It was just like...
Yeah.
Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-masked covered eye.
Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy.
That's the one!
Okay. Do you want me to voice him since you got Claudette and Dwight?
Yeah.
I have no idea what this voice should be.
He's like rich sounding.
He's like what?
Like rich sounding, like kind of snobbish, I would say.
Oh.
I think.
I'm gonna just go with weird F-boy like cartoon version. Great idea.
Cause he's the K-pop killer.
Oh, I see.
Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? Thought I was the only one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this.
Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting?
Beat it, hack.
I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game?
Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Toodaloo.
The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap, spit. That's it.
But let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way.
And makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic, like, shut up, Brie.
Sorry.
Romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching.
I love that energy.
Nice.
Like adults. Romantic, well adjusted adults. Sorry, I'm
I
trying to
believe.
fix audio stuff.
Rose, you're up.
Oh ho ho!
You
It's
grip the
audio,
bottle.
right?
You
Sorry.
grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of empty bottles. Bottle gods. Many games consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction,
Okay.
and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing.
Fuck yeah.
Yay.
Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that?
I think I know how to play spin the bottle. Ready.
Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch.
Okay. Who are we aiming
Ooh.
for?
Stop. Now. Oh, you got spirit. You two are meant to be.
Uh-oh.
You actually have to
Ooh.
spin multiple times to get your real result. First, to get 3 times is your true
What?
match. That's why we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now get your spin on.
Okay.
Wow, interesting.
It's gonna take forever.
Seems a little bit chancy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I guess just yeah. Oh, did it go to her again?
Did it stop for you guys?
Oh,
No.
it's just slowing down on my end. I thought it was stopping.
Ah, you got spirit. Yay. Sorry.
2 out of 3.
Okay.
You got Huntress.
First to 3.
I'm terrible at this.
You got Wraith.
All right, Huntress or not Huntress, Spirit or Wraith right now. Okay, now it's between everyone except for the guy.
No!
Oh, never mind. Get Trevor one more time. Make it all even. Oh my god. All right, whoever's it is, it is.
You got Trapper.
No! The only one I didn't want. It's okay.
The no cut out, and so it's just like, nah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Trapper, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Trapper takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar.
Are those fucking butterflies?
Sure are. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for.
Oh no.
Oh,
I feel
that's
that.
good.
Don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again.
Unless he's into that, because he could be a weirdo. Trapper, you, we.
Save it.
Oh.
It's not happening. Don't cry. I know. To get this close to a living god and then feel the sting of his rejection, it must hurt bad. But don't take it personally. We do. Well, but use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. Ooh.
Ooh.
For now, for now, it can't be that easy. Sure, maybe with one of the others. They're weak, sad, lonely. Not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give or to withhold.
He has some nice
Wow.
lips, though.
How pompous. I know. You really dodged a bullet. This means you'll have a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you're cute. I would make out with you so hard your heart would cave in, if I wanted to. And I do, but I still won't. Tell anyone I told you this and you die. They die. And then I have you all revived and kill you again. If anyone asks, I was the best you ever had, which I might just be another time.
I hate to
Damn.
break up such a passionate moment,
That we only assume was passionate because we never spy on you consistently while you stay on this island.
but dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us.
We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation.
When there are so many more interesting things to die from.
Ooh.
Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrived at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were we expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there was very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you.
That's not that bad.
Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either.
Oh no.
To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper.
That makes sense.
Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or the Trickster.
Sounds like that fox conundrum.
Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry. I even get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered.
Hey there. You're looking good, Rose. Real good.
We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side.
I believe it.
Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional.
Thanks for the update on that game.
Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite to you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner.
Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we gonna eat? It's meat.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite!
Meat is good. The meat is murder.
Which of you know, considering that you've been up to? Who are you getting judgy now?
I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true.
Technically true is the best kind of true.
Up top. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat.
Hey Rose, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree buttons down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat.
I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat?
This took 12 hours.
And we do literally everything on this island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal.
Wow, he's right for a change. 'Cause I am with my broadaxe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain.
First, who says Twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver, fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when meat is cooked, no blood.
Ugh,
Oh,
you two and your delicious bicep swirling contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvious.
Weenie. Oh no.
She's gone. Vendor.
Is she really gone?
Maybe her laptop died?
Maybe her internet died, yeah.
Well, I have to pee anyway, so we'll just do a BRB screen. No worries.
Okay, that
BRB.
works. Technical difficulties, gang.
I'm gonna mute you on the stream, but I can still hear you.
Okay, that works. Yeah, I messaged her on Snapchat though. She's like, our internet cut out with the little sad face. She's like, I'm so ashamed in all caps. I just texted her back. I was like, you bring a dishonor to this family. Yeah. You're making food? What are you making? Well, I probably shouldn't have asked you a question. You just said you were making food away from the mic, so don't worry about coming back. It's fine. I don't need to know what you're making until you come back. Last time her internet cut out like this, when I was talking to her, it came back pretty fast, so hopefully it's like that again. What kind of food? Oh, okay. I woke up at noon. Farewell. That's very true. We were sitting and oh, go ahead. I was just gonna read you what she texted me. She said we were sitting and waiting. Rory is unplugging it. I'm so lame. I'll never show my voice there again. I'm unworthy. No, it's not. And I'm gonna tell her it's not. No, this is unacceptable. All right. The epitome of inconsistent. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Sitting in the sunlight, sitting in the sunlight. Yeah, right. I mean, that's such like a well, it's also such a narrow perspective. Like years have gone by, so many years where it's like the popular kids have taken over doing that kind of thing. Like to suggest that the people that you know wouldn't go just because they were hosting it is like, no, it's just like if enough of you were going, then y'all would all go. That's the only thing. Yeah. 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 I feel you. I feel like my mom had her um 15 year or 20 year, I don't remember what it was, but she had one of her reunions when I was in like middle school and she it was very nice. They like rented out like Tijuanas and they like paid for a bunch of stuff and it was like a lot of people were like that were doing it became very successful in that kind of like person. Whereas I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just the way that this day and age is that like people don't really want to expend all that money for people that they don't even talk to from high school. It's like there's just too much shit going on in the world to like risk paying all of that on the chance that you just aren't gonna have that money later. Uh-oh. They're doing maintenance, so she has no idea when it's gonna come back. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's back! Oh my God,
I
I
was
was
literally
so
just saying that like
afraid.
she doesn't know when it's coming back.
Y'all, I got so upset. Even Rory was like, weenie? Your internet out? Yeah.
We made it.
Oh
It was a
my
perfect little break.
God. Rory said we went through the dark ages. I heard them plucking on their ukulele and I was like, oh no. I just sat here for a minute like, wow, I am completely dependent on the internet.
swear people have been in the Dark Ages for a while now. Oh.
No more secrets to be shared.
Woo!
Okay, well, shall we get into it? Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you not see
Are
it?
you? Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just making sure because I'm all nervous now.
You're fine. It's live. These things happen.
Oh, we're live again. Okay, here we go. The hell it is.
Jump right back into it.
Right, here we go.
Oh, I'll show you both my katanas and you do an actual hell if you like.
Please stop. Please. I hate it when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye.
Jesus.
I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death.
Hey, Rose, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner.
Why'd you give him a name?
Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argue over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one, does it? When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value and maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tinnitus.
Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold.
He hated when it got cold.
Oh.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened.
Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. Another one of these, okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna have to let my dog out because he's whining.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It's fine.
No. No, it's not.
It's okay. Ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys play. I'll be back.
Oh.
I missed completely. Ah! Perfect.
Dang.
Oh.
Uh-oh, they're gonna kill you.
I haven't saved in a while. Whew.
Nice.
That was pretty good. I like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. We will wait for Weenie.
Okay. I was like, Claudette isn't here right now.
She's dead.
She didn't make it.
Sorry, my lips hurt from being chapped so bad, and then I ate spicy food, and it hurt so much more. I regret my decisions. And my boyfriend has all of my chapstick. I don't know where he keeps taking it. I've bought so many, and he's just like, do you have any more of them chapsticks? And I'm like, yeah, and then they disappear forever.
Wasn't there like a minute where you were like not into chapstick?
Yeah, that was like, I think it was like 2018. I've grown, I promise. Don't hold it against me. Yeah, because I used to be like, if you use chapstick, you need chapstick more. And then it's not the case. It's like using lotion. You just need lotion sometimes. My bunny's coming off my little chapstick. I'm so sad.
Oh.
Soon it'll just be a normal looking chapstick.
I still have mine just sitting there unused yet because I'm using all my other ones first.
Damn, I wish I could be that person.
I try to be.
It's so hard.
I get
have like
really like not okay if I have like close to used like used up products.
Yeah. I have like 8 lotions open right now and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, like that. I do it with shampoo and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I do a shampoo because I'll get like almost at the end and I'm like, well, now I gotta get more. And then I'll just use the new one because I want to use the new one.
Exactly. Just like I feel like it's fresher if I use the new one, even though it's not.
But I also like to rotate my shampoos and conditioners, like brands, because I feel like my hair does better if I do that. Like if I
I
use the same
don't.
one for so long, I feel like my hair gets used to it, and then I'm just as greasy as I was before. Because I'm greasy as fuck. Oh man, girl, I forgot to tell you, I hit my head so hard the other day, and it still hurts, and I'm like, good,
Oh
love it.
no.
I
Where'd you
so
hit it?
next to the washer is like these shelves with all of James's tools on them,
Yeah.
and I like pulled up real fast because my hair was in my face, and I hit the top of my head on the shelf as hard as possible, and it had so much weight on it, it hurt so bad.
Oh.
So my head hurts randomly sometimes, and it's like tender still, and I'm like, good, good. I didn't need the more brain damage, but here it is, anyways.
Got some extra brain damage.
Yeah, because I think I've told you, but when I was a kid, I had like 1 or 2 or 3 concussions, maybe 4. So I'm like, I try not to hit my head too much.
Yeah. That's not good.
It's not.
That
Went
seems
to the
pretty
emergency room a
biased.
lot. It's because I was a very clumsy kid, and so I just hit the back of my head, and then I just like pass out.
You need some milk.
Well, I just remember getting taken to the hospital a lot because I hit my head and I was asleep.
It was just a experience for not you.
Yeah, like my family was terrified, and I was like my mom and my grandma, and I hit my head in the back of like my grandma had this huge like coffee table, and I remember hitting the back of my head and then waking up in the hospital, and then another time I fell off a truck and I woke up in the hospital, and another time I fell off a grocery like basket and I woke up in the hospital.
Damn, Rose.
Yeah, I was talking about brain injuries because I've had a few. I might have been a normal person before that. You know, that's how you become a serial killer, is have brain damage and then also have an unloving family. But it's usually a guy problem,
Interesting.
not a girl problem, so I'm okay. If I was a boy, we'd be in danger.
If I was a boy.
Well, no, because like that's what they talk about on my podcast. They're like, um, bad childhood. Oh, and also brain damage. You know what that means? Serial killer. Like it happens too much.
I would kill you tonight.
Well, but also it's like girls usually aren't serial killers. Like that's like normally the case. Like it's like maybe 5 female serial killers and 1,000 male serial killers. It's crazy.
Yeah, women, get out there.
I feel like
Entrepreneurs.
yeah, there's a lot of homicidal women. Like that is a fact. There's a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
killer women, but there's been a few serial killer women, but
yeah. That's what I
not
said.
definitely not as many as men.
It's a
Yeah.
male-dominated profession,
Well,
and women need to get their numbers up.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's been like 5 women that like in history really, and it's like not that many where they've killed serial is like like more than 3, and so it's like it's like the one girl who was like take care of people's grandmas and grandpas, and then she'd inject something. She inject air into their toe, like the area between their toes, and kill them, and that was like a thing she did for a long time. And it was like her. There was a female school shooter. There was a female who would also kill old people. It's a big deal. I don't know what that's about, but she would like let them live with her and then kill them and then take their like social security checks. So yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a lot. It's upsetting like when you hear it because it's just like but oh and there's the Spanish word for grandma. What is it?
Abuelita
Yeah.
The abuelita killer. That's a real one too.
or abuela.
She abuela killer. That's it. She was also a mass wrestler in her free time.
Wow.
Yeah. You're welcome for all those fun facts. All right.
I love that.
Well, we're playing like a killer dating game, so I feel like the fun facts were meant for it. But anyways,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
get
This
out
is the
there.
time.
I feel like I'm just gonna say this while we're on the topic. I feel like Eileen Wuornos shouldn't have been murdered by the state. I really don't.
I don't know who that is. Also,
Eileen
we really
Wuornos,
shouldn't
she
get
was
political on a podcast, but go on. Or not a
that's
podcast,
that
a
is
video.
true. Well, I mean, she was a female serial killer and she got caught in the 80s. She killed
Are
men.
you're talking about the woman that is played by Charlize Theron in
Yes,
Monster, right?
yes, yes, I am.
Um,
She had a
Rose, I had sent you a picture of it. She tended to kill like men that were shitty to like prostitutes and that kind of
Uh,
thing.
yeah, it was in self-defense, I will say.
yeah, I think there was like a. I was gonna be like, yeah, I think there was like a movie about it, but you literally just said that.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't.
watched a couple of documentaries of her life, and her life was really rough. And it's like, that's all she knew.
True, but most serial
It's
killers
just
have rough
weird.
lives.
Yeah,
Like,
freaking Charles Manson.
well, not even him. Like let's like go unnamed. But there was one guy that was like, his dad would assault him. His mom sold him out, and then he just murdered women forever because of it. And it's just like doesn't make it right. Cool motive, still murder. Like
Yeah, that's true.
But it's one of those like I don't know. Because it's I feel weird because I like serial killers. Like not I don't like them, but I like learning about them and stuff. Like I like the detectives that did the work to find them and stuff. I think that's really interesting. But it's like a lot of them like kill children and then they never get found, and then it's always like the ones that have killed like adults and like not as like I feel like not as upsetting are the ones who get caught kind of thing. And I probably should just edit all of this now, but because it's like I don't know. Like, cause like the Green River Killer, like they killed children, and like I don't think they ever got solved. And it's like they killed like 40 kids,
Yeah.
and they never got
Yep.
solved. You know what I mean? Like it's upsetting. I don't know. It's interesting to know about, but it's also upsetting.
Yeah, there's a line between being fascinated by it because it's something interesting and glorifying it because it's something
Yes.
interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people defend what's his name, the cannibal.
Oh, are you talking about Ted Bundy or?
No, the other one.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Dahmer. A lot of people are
Yeah.
defending him
Oh,
because of the
okay.
TV show, and they're like, he only killed one guy. And I was like, that's just the TV show. That
That's
has
a
nothing to do with what
lie.
he did.
Like, did you guys watch the rest of the TV show? Like,
Yeah,
the
it
show was
was,
like, still.
and they do a lot of things like that are problematic when it's like when people make
Dude,
TV shows like that, it
yeah.
just ruins it. It's just like you
Like
don't
with
understand.
I've heard someone defend Ted Bundy where they're like, "Oh, he had a really shitty relationship with his mom and she
Yeah,
did a bunch of bad shit in front of him." But it's like, okay, but he would put bury women in the desert and revisit them and defile their corpses. Like, uh,
well, because it's
it's
like
just
Ed Kemper was definitely like someone you would say like, well, he didn't understand, but he was a genius. Like he was really smart, and he loved to talk, and that's how come he got caught. Is like he liked really like talking, and it was just, it's just a lot of it's just iwi, and it's just like clearly they knew what they did, or else they wouldn't have kept doing it or hiding it.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes people forget whenever they discuss serial killers is that like it's hard being the victim or like the family of a victim.
Yeah,
Like being in the moment where somebody's like, doing awful things to you or like having to know that somebody you loved went through that.
yeah,
That's what takes it to a totally different place. Like and I'm not saying everyone has to be stoic about the idea of serial killers, but just, maybe don't make them seem cool or edgy or
yeah.
fun or exciting, like that's like they're shitty people and they should look like Dookie to everybody.
Well, yeah, they shouldn't. Well, that's why I try not to like use their names too much. Like Ted Bundy is one of those you kind of have to because it's like everyone knows him, but it's I don't like to
Yeah,
use
that ship
names.
sailed.
Yeah, because it's just like that's like a big deal with like school shooters is that they do they want to get famous, so they're like, oh, people will say my name in the news. And it's like, if they stopped, blowing it up and talking about it, like there was a big deal about like making fun of people like that. Like there's a play like that, but I can't remember what it's called. But it's like you take away their power if you laugh at them, and I really like that. But I'm gonna cut all this out of my VOD because I'm probably gonna get a strike for this. Because this is I don't think we're supposed to talk about this on Twitch.
Probably not.
Sorry.
Yeah, I tried to keep it vague, but we are talking about specific people during parts of this.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
wait, no. But that's why I was like, we
people-
could. Go ahead.
I was gonna say people do it on YouTube. Fucking, excuse me, they. Here we go.
No,
I
it's
need to- I
one
need
of
to
those
clean up my
Twitch is live, so they can come in here and watch me and see what I'm doing.
Oh,
Where it's like if it was on YouTube, like it's usually like not in the guise of like a live stream. It's different. It's one of those things you gotta be careful about.
oh, so we have to like say unalive and
No,
You
just
know.
the names thing. Just the names.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Like, because you
Like-
can talk about like murder and stuff. It's just like when you get into specifics, it's when you can get in trouble, which is fine. Like I said, I'll cut this. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But I was just like, because it's live right now, like anybody could come in here and be like, oh my God, look what she's doing. And then I could just get like a
Right.
strike. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's cool. I'm just going to download it after, and then I'll cut it from Twitch so they can't get me. Well, they can get me, but they'll get me less intensely.
Well, dang.
What are you talking about? Where have we been?
Anyways, shall we continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are people still watching?
We got two.
No, it's just me.
And me. Oh no, I'm not on there.
Moderators. I got users in chat. What are you talking about?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It just shows one on my side, and so I thought it was just me.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't show lurkers even though they're there. It's dumb.
Oh, I got you.
Continue, Weenie.
All right. Dinner is finally served.
For real.
The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean,
Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99%, as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's one. Think about it, Rose. Number two is no number two. Or one less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea where it'd actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history.
Oh.
But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think that they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them?
Look at that seagull. It's trash.
That's so
I think
funny.
that's a good one. I vote that one.
Okay. Sorry to clean my glasses. Okay. Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirect.
Yeah, she's right, Rose. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on the island with no money of who or no memory of who you are and how you got here? Joe
No
is
money?
No
Yes,
bitches?
you did. Poor thing. Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun.
But the seagull.
Oh, you just made a lot of good points.
I swear.
You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out.
That's good. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
Sorry.
You're
Just
fine.
away.
I thought I was enough, but I obviously was not.
The job of the narrator never ends.
And I am back.
That's why I was like,
Okay.
"Are you sure you want to be narrator?
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing a bad job.
You're okay."
You're doing fine. It's
Oh,
perfect.
okay. Sorry, audience. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully, you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise, other leads to something even worse.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were again. Am I right?
Oh, I didn't save.
Oh, yeah, you should probably say. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth.
The truth.
The ultimate truth.
Okay. Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back.
Me.
One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Damn, beach.
You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water over your mouth.
Oh, good. I was drinking water. Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It has been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. I am not blind.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's
Beautiful.
yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep.
Beautiful. Mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous.
Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up.
Did you make it yourself?
You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did.
You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why why is it that you kill people?
Interest sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes. She hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign.
It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right.
Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack?
She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good.
I accept, yeah?
Yeah.
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 When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can now chow down on jerky sensually, right?
I'd love some.
After a moment of quiet chewing on what you chose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question.
Have you ever been in a relationship before?
Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Rose.
I, hmm.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Rose.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it?
That's terrifying.
You hear the
It
faintest
was
giggle
Louis.
from behind Huntress's mess.
You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who's definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning?
I'm not gonna advance human her. Go with the flow. Because I feel like she's gonna be like, I am smart, and then kill me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huntress is immediately a little scary. Might be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp, thinking about just how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between fainting, human jerky, and probably dead girl's hair clips, you're feeling ready to go back to the group and have a lie down.
Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out.
I hate to break this to you, but never mind.
Just as are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette spinning across the beach, clipboards in hand, and they're waving in the air above their heads.
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
Oh, and attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted and after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses!
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what becomes after the flirting.
Go, go, go!
Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement.
We're not going to play anyone in particular.
But someone, and we're not going to say who. So don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
That means that we're behind on time for evening activities.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who?
Oh, great. We just have to decide as a group. That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fess, no muss.
What a
Voice
doofus.
trembling, you realize. Do what?
Said he's a doofus.
He is. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out.
Been there before. Oh, okay. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything ever here happened on schedule even once? I said that completely wrong.
Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quick, and I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and mustard back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about.
Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? I don't even know anymore. Call nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so.
Rose, who do you think should go? God damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Well, since she loves us, we should pick her, right?
Yes.
Alright, Bree, you ready?
I'm gonna take this accent to the moon and back.
I choose you, Huntress.
Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with catchphrases, will you? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes.
There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared to step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls in all who hear her domain, and not precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of hair, stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many unsuspecting hunter. Oh, this accent is gonna kill me. The
You always get
knife
the
here
hard
doesn't
one.
end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but a hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls that she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffered an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way.
Oh, she's crying.
I know. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child.
You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air.
You ready?
No. God bless. What tune should I do this in?
Oh shit. B flat. Just kidding. I don't know.
Try Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side.
That's pretty good.
There's a brief moment of silence. You feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment.
Slow
Why would I join in singing? I don't know the words. What do we do? I'm gonna sing.
Don't make a joke. I know that.
It won't let me save. So slow clap, yeah. Like just.
Sure, yeah.
Gigi.
Okay.
Yeah, slow clap. You stand up and clap once, then after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does.
You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired.
Aww.
What a little nerd. He's like, yeah. Everyone else is just like, what the fuck?
Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off, bored.
What was I supposed to do?
Probably sing.
But I don't know the words.
On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song.
Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear
Hi at
something from a
myriad
big fish
underscore
like
of
me.
underscore
Something
roses.
special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear.
Hello, Solid Hex. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub. It's going good. We're almost done with day 1. How are you? Sorry.
No, you're good. Hello.
Oh my god, it is still day 1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we may have to end soon.
I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines.
I like that analogy. Pretty good.
No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. All right, bye.
Toodles.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused.
He's hard to get.
Yeah, seriously. He seems so easy, but you have to catch him.
Yeah.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself thinking about them just yet. Huntress approaches you.
Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find all I find that all stories are better, with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you.
Oh.
All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping
It's
in
all
hot
you.
tubs with the huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that?
Sorry, Charlie, shut up.
There's nothing to say about an offer like that, I guess. Just don't forget our little talk.
He always wants me to rub his butt. He's like, here's my ass.
Doggy.
Sit. Sit.
You and your storyteller friend slip into the water.
Sorry, he wants
God,
to.
I hope I don't have to do another story with her.
It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump into the ocean, into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it.
Charlie.
Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her.
No way. How cool, yeah?
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling me such a personal story.
Oh.
Huntress bow shyly twirls her hair.
Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author, such as a comedic mastermind, Dostoevsky?
It was a really well-toned narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean, you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just traumatized child.
Okay, now you're
Oh,
just being a suck up.
rude.
Sorry, I had to take my dog
Okay, I
Yeah.
was like, did my internet go out?
No,
No,
she
no, my
just booked it.
Because he was about to pee everywhere.
Ooh. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her masks. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now.
Chuckle
Oh.
awkwardly?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I do.
I-
that's
Oh
what I
my
would do
god!
too.
Sorry, Solid Hex, you've been subbed to me for 9 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My bad.
Ooh, called out.
Right? No, it's so sweet.
You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious.
Why are you laughing?
I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love.
You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company.
Sorry.
It's a,
It's a little
oh, that's not me.
chilly. And your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh?
We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves are about to unveil themselves.
But it's time for bed.
Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Rose?
Only if I don't see you first. God, we're such a nerd.
You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imagery arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell.
Good night, my little snack.
I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you.
It could happen.
It could happen.
It could happen.
You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting in this chilly night.
CAMPFRES.
Copyright strike.
Uh-oh.
Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast and that abducted all those innocent children and attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying.
They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease?
Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Repeat the
There were
Ready?
instructions?
Yeah, let's repeat the
Huh.
instructions. Would you please repeat the instructions?
My pleasure.
Oh,
Oh.
the game's
I
like,
see.
okay, we're skipping that. Red.
I didn't know.
Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it.
Oh.
What?
So you gotta put it to a temperature that's not gonna burn your ass, right?
No, this is
None
the
of the
radio.
temperatures. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is a radio. Oh, okay, I see. Does it?
You
I don't know
examine
what
it
it
and
matters.
decide you might just want to adjust it. So I don't think it matters. I think you're just changing the channel.
Yeah, I think it's what it's like. If we make it wrong, it'll be like too loud. Is like the problem. Ugh! Let's see
Oh.
what's on this station. My bad. I don't know why I read that. Can you hear it?
No, you're
Sorry.
good.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Do we have to hear it?
Yeah, I can't hear it.
I know. I turned it up and then you just laughed really loud. So I was like, ah. Okay. You want to turn it off? We can turn it off.
I can't hear it. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
it's not playing anything. I checked.
Oh, okay. It's up to you. I have no idea. This
I have no
seems
idea.
weird.
I feel like we'll get killed if I keep playing music, so let's turn it off.
Okay.
No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire?
You wanna do
Oh.
him? Because he's a nerd? He seems like the least that's gonna kill me.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep.
Here I am.
Oh, I'm here all along.
Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise?
He was sneaking up on me. I promise.
I guess my secret to falling
Oh.
asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up.
Like what, Ray? Those distant screams we can all hear coming from behind the mountain?
Sorry, I was like, wait, is there screaming? Oh, you know what? I should
Oh,
save. Save. Close.
if that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine.
That's so sweet.
It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey's cute.
You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling, maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice. Speaking of, the dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd.
The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists.
Hey, that's us in this game and in Amnesia.
Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're trying to do. What you're up to. I read that. That's what I wanted to say.
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you.
Big buff boy.
It's the
Ooh.
ocean. Oh.
Oh, when you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback.
Oh, hey, what? Shh. Shh.
Clearly, she hasn't noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book.
Shh.
No.
It seems like forever as she stares at the page finally before shutting the book and setting it down.
Oh, you're awake. Yeah, Never mind. I saw you at the Wraith right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident. I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. That was simply the best. Reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types. No phony look out for each other as an excuse for just being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we got other things in common. Who knows? If we spend a little bit more time together tomorrow, we might find that. I don't know, we get along? And by get along, I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not. Whatever. I don't care. Bye. Good night.
Okay.
And sweet dreams to you too, I guess.
Finally alone for this time, for real this time, maybe. You
Hmm.
drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned.
And then we just explode.
So many references to poison.
I know.
Wait a
Uh-oh.
second. Where are we? This isn't. Oh, geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera.
I didn't know it did that.
Oh.
That's awesome.
I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my resident cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? I do have to say, oh, I do. Okay, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life.
If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a few minutes of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living for now. One false step and, well, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. Where if I watch this later and if you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy.
Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. Just gonna leave it there, huh? Okay. She is gone.
She's empty.
Sorry,
She
Tyler's barking
bounced.
outside. He was just like, "Bark, bark, 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 bark," and I was like, oh my god.
I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Ooh, real thoughts. Okay. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it.
Oh,
That's the end.
Oh. No.
interesting.
All right.
Oh, weird.
So let's
You open your eye. Oh, yeah. That's day one.
That's day one. So let's end it here. That way you don't have to. It's been 2 hours. Do you feel like it's been 2 hours?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're
It's
gonna.
fun, though.
I'm so glad. Thank you all for being here on this day,
Thank
the
you
day of
for
my cat's
having us.
quinceanera.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rate out though because it's late. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for just vibing, talking to me. I will see everyone later. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.